And today we are going to talk about functional writing, which is tested in KCSE Paper 1. The item we are going to look at today is minutes, and therefore we're going to talk about minute writing. And we will begin with definition. And we will say that minutes are written records of the proceedings of a meeting. We look at the elements that are there in minutes, and the first element is the heading. The heading captures the name, date, time, and venue of the meeting. This name is the name of the group holding the meeting, and an example of heading will read like, minutes of the monthly meeting of Talanta Self-Help Group held on 10th September 2017 from 10 to 3 p.m. in Kendum Social Hall. So you will note that we have mentioned the name of the group, the date, the time, and the venue. Of key importance is all these must be capitalized and must be underlined. The next element is the list of members present, and this one must be a list. It captures the people who attended the meeting, and in this list, if somebody holds a special position in the committee, then it is captured against his name. For example, if so-and-so is the chairperson or the chairlady, you write that after writing their name. However, if a person is just a mere member, you do not have to write the word member after it, because that is not a special position. This list must be numbered in English numbers. Please do not use Roman numbers, do not use alphabets. Make sure you use the English numbers, 1, 2, 3. After that, we go to the next item, which is absent with apology. And again, this one is a list which is numbered, and it is a list of members who failed to attend the meeting, but they sent apology, and they explained why they could not do so. Again, this one, as we have said, is in the form of a list. From there, we will go to the next element, which is the absent. This one, we just write it as a single word, but essentially we are capturing the people who did not come for the meeting and they did not give any reason at all. Maybe we can say they were absent with arrogance. Anyway, don't write arrogance, but they were just absent. So as the subtitle, you just write absent and you underline. Again, it is in form of a list. The next one is in attendance. And in attendance is a capture of people or a person who has attended the meeting, though they are not members of that committee. So for example, if we are in school and we are holding our annual meeting, then the area councillor decides to come, councillor is MC, I understand, decides to come for that meeting, and he is with us all the while, we will capture his name under in attendance. Therefore, in attendance is the person that is not a member of that meeting but has come. The next one is preliminaries. This one is written in prose, and it is a record of the activity that was done to open the meeting. Mostly, because most of us are Christians, the meeting will be opened with a prayer. Remember, most of us say word of prayer, but it is supposed to be prayer. And here, for example, you will say, the meeting was opened with the prayer said by so and so. Then the chairman welcomed all the members and thanked them for being punctual. After that, the next item is reading and confirming minutes of a previous meeting, and we capture that as reading and confirmation of previous minutes. Here, we just read the minutes that were there in the previous meeting, and then this particularly is done by the secretary. However, you must always consider the question, because if the question is telling you that it is a one-time meeting, it is the first time meeting, then it means there will there will not be the reading and confirmation of previous meeting minutes. The next one is matters arising, and these one are issues that come up as a result of these previous minutes. And here, the issues discussed are noted again in in just a single paragraph. From there we go to the business of the day, where we capture the title of things that are to be discussed in that particular meeting. And these things are also numbered according to minutes, minute 1, 2, 3. They can be as many as possible, but it is all dependent with the demands of the examiner. After that, we will go to AOB, which is the short form of any other business. And this one is the capture of anything else that was discussed but was not listed as an agenda item under the business of the day. Then from there, we will go to adjournment, and again, this one is a capture of how the meeting was ended. Again, if the meeting started with a prayer, it is almost very obvious that it will end with a prayer unless it becomes chaotic, which does not happen mostly. So you will say, there being no other business, the meeting was closed with a prayer said by. And then here also we capture the date for the next meeting. So an example of an adjournment statement is, there being no other business, the meeting was closed with a prayer said by Harry, full stop. The next meeting will be held on 25th May 2020, just for example. After that, we will have confirmation of minutes. And this one is where we write the word secretary and chairman, then we leave a slot for them to write the date and sign. So this one is just the confirmation, which will be filled by the secretary and the chairman once they read the minutes in the next meeting. Therefore, much as I've brushed through the elements of minutes, I hope you are going to be in a position to write good minutes. If you find yourself in a meeting or even in an examination situation, you are told to write minutes. You will find the notes for this and also sample minutes, as well as questions for you to do on our online platform, academia.net. So please keep tuned, get to that online platform, and please attempt the assignment that has been posted there. Meanwhile, we are hoping for the best. We are hoping that eventually COVID-19 will come to an end. Therefore, keep following the government's directive. Stay safe. Some of you are wondering why I don't have my mask on. The reason is because here I'm just with my camera, but when I'm in public places, I'll always wear my mask. Even after this lesson, I'll just go and wash my hands using an alcohol-based sanitizer, and I will always make sure that I stay safe. So thank you so much. May God bless you. Kindly stay safe. Visit academia.net and try the assignment that has been posted there. Thank you.